Now we are going to do the exercise part. Okay. Hope you understood the lesson, Indian Constitution, right? Okay. So here some of the new words. You can learn it for your personal life. Okay. This is it will help you to learn new words. Okay. It always help improve your language. Okay. And here are some of the book exercise, practice session. Who was the chairman of the drafting committee? So I have already told you. So there was a committee, okay, and Dr. Ambedkar was the chairman of drafting committee. Okay, so we can okay. So Dr. Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee. Okay, and moving on to the next one. The Constitution of India came into force on, when it was came into force, it was 26 January 1050. Okay, it is here. Okay, fine. Okay, and the third one, the directive principle of our constitution were taken from the Irish constitution. Got it? Okay. Then the fundamental rights are enlisted within the article. Within the article of, yeah, fundamental rights are here. Okay, 14 to 38. Okay, these are the fundamental rights. Okay, and which right prohibits child labor? Right against exploitation. Right against exploitation. Okay, so these are the these things. What we say, correct the tick tick the correct option, so you can do that. Okay, and answer the following. So you can find it in the description box. So I have given you the link for question answer. You can click the link and go to the question answer. Okay, so now here we have some more things. Okay, here we are going to do the fill the blanks. Fill the blanks. The Constitution of India is the dash law of the country. It is the supreme law. Supreme law of the country. Okay, the central government in dash to the Parliament of India. Central government answerable. What do we call? Answerable. Answerable to the Parliament. You got it? Okay. So moving on to the third one, the directive principles are mentioned in part 4. Already we have seen it. Okay, directive principles are in the part 4 of our constitution within the article of 36 to 51. Okay, the preamble is the dash to the Constitution of India. Okay, Constitution of India. Preamble is the introduction. Okay, it is the introduction. Introduction to the Constitution of India. So we need dash, we need to dash for excellence in the in all spheres. Okay, we need to strive. We need to strive for the excellence. You got it? So these are the fill-ups. You can finish it off and match the following. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So here's there are some things in the part A, and we have to connect here. Okay, and Okay, so here Jawaharlal Nehru Constituent Assembly. Okay, Constituent Assembly. Okay, this is one. Okay, and the Constitution of India. So here it is the longest constitution. Okay, two. This is two, and directive principles, that is the guidelines of the government. So this is the third one, government of the guidelines of the government. Okay, and fourth one, right to freedom, article 19 to 22. Okay, 4. And fifth one, right against exploitation, that is article 23 to 23 and 24. So these things, like these kind of articles, we can normally memorize it, and we can have it in our mind, because it will always help us in our normal life. Okay, so here we have true or false. Okay, true or false. The Constitution of India is the country's supreme rule book, so it is true. Yes, right, it is a supreme rule book. Originally our constitution had 395 articles and 8 schedules. Yes, it is true. Okay, true, fine. And fundamental rights can never be suspended. Fundamental rights can be never be suspended. So the fundamental rights can never be suspended. So it is false, because in case of war or in case of crisis, it can be suspended for some extent. Okay, so it is false. Okay, fine. There is a state religion in India. Is there any state religion in India? No. So it is false, because our country is a secular country. Okay, anyone can follow any religion. Okay, rights and duties are like two sides of a coin. So it is true. Rights and duties are two sides of the coins. So that is true. So these are the book exercise you have completed, and there are some activities. Make a list of the children's right and duties at home and school. So you can make it. Request your teacher to conduct a debate on fundamental rights and duties. So when we will have a physical classrooms and all those things, we can have it. Okay, fine. So these are the activities. So you can make the list. You can make the list. So okay, fine. I think you have completed all the book exercises. Fine.